Hi, I'm on a roll today doing lots of videos for my new spiritual lessons library. A lot of my information's been channeled from my team over the years, and now I'm getting really excited because I've had the time to compile it all together, and now it's time to share it with you. Eventually it'll make its way into books, but for now it's here on YouTube. Today I just want to talk about signs and coincidences. Okay, now signs aren't street signs, signs aren't signs to the next town. Signs aren't shop signs. No, signs are, signs are signs from heaven. So it's interesting. So the best way that I can describe signs for you is to maybe just kind of explain how they happen for other people. So when your guides want to get your attention, they'll show you, they'll start showing you signs. It's up to you to look for them. So it's just the same as like I use my McDonald's drive-through analogy. So you've ordered your hamburger and your fries and your Coke or your Big Mac at McDonald's, and then you pick it up at the speaker, and then you pick it up at the takeaway window. You know it's going to be there. You've placed your order, you've paid your money, and you know it's going to be there. So you stop, you pick it up, you say thank you, and you move on. Signs are just the same way from the universe. You've just got to look for them. A lady came to me for a reading many years ago, and she was a 5. And I just felt that I wanted to talk to her about signs, and that she would be getting lots of signs in her life. So I can't remember time, honestly. Time just eludes me these days as to when things happened. So anyway, at some point later, she made another appointment, and she came back to see me. And she goes, "Oh, Marion, I just want to share this story with you. Is this what you meant about signs?" And I said, "Oh, what's that?" And she said, "Well, I found a lump in my breast." And immediately I thought, "Oh, I should go and see Dr. Roberts." "Oh, no, but I put it off. Oh, I'm too busy. I've got too much to do." Oh. So anyway, she put it out of her mind, didn't she? As women do. So some months later, she was driving down a road, and she took a wrong turn, and she looked at the street. She went, Robertson Road. I don't want to go down Robertson Road. Oh, God. Anyway, now I'm running late. So anyway, then I've got to go to Woolies and get some pate and cheese and bickies. Anyway, so she goes back onto the main road, and a car cuts her off, and he's got a personalised number plate. And the number plate says Robbie. "Oh, come on, Robbie, get out of my way. I've got to get to Woolies and get my pate and cheese and bickies." So anyway, she gets to Woolies, and she's got her pate and cheese and bickies, and she's in a hurry. She wants to pay at the register, but the checkout chick is talking to another customer about her husband, Rob. Robbie Robertson. Yes, she went home and rang Dr. Roberts, and just as well she did, because it was cancer, but they were able to save her with chemotherapy and an operation. However, they said if it had only been left another week or two, her life would have spread. It would have, like that, it would have become really bad cancer. However, because she noticed those 3 signs, it actually alerted her to the fact, and it rang a bell with her. Marion told me about signs. I wonder, is that too much of a coincidence? So that's why she made a reading, and so she's fit and well, and could even be watching this video. I'm not sure. So on my website, I've got a really great story called Signs, about what happened for me when I left South Australia last year, and how I came to make a life-changing decision about whether to stay in South Australia or whether to tow my caravan alone, big 21-foot caravan, alone up here to New South Wales and Queensland. So that's a fascinating story. So if you go onto my website under spirituality, or if you type signs into the search bar, you'll see it. It's got a big green sign that you can't miss it. So www.psychiclikenoother.com.au. I'll also be putting up on my website a story called The Significance of Numbers, and for me it's the number 24. Another story about signs and how I get signs. For me, it's normal. I actually put more faith in signs. If I don't get signs around a decision, I don't make the decision until I get signs. That's how I live. I always have. For you, it's different. You've got to, I've got years and years and years of faith and trust that this is just how I learned that it works. I never learnt your way, the old way, the 5 way. I never I was never a 5 in this lifetime, so I've never had to process things or learn things that way, if that makes sense. But I share my stories with you so that you too can become aware that there really is more to life than what we can see, hear, feel, smell, touch. And I want you to enjoy it and touch it for yourself. Got any questions? Give me a call.